Colecovision. Colecovision.
My coin. This new Popeye video game has the boys fighting worse than ever. Oh, Popeye. It's my game. It's got 3 screens just like the arcade. Watch out! Yikes!
Uh-oh. Fight like a man.
Where's me spinach? Yow!
You choke, you wimp.
I ain't wimpy. I'm much better looking.
The new Popeye video game available for most popular home video and computer systems.
Say, has you heard the news?
Yeah, I want to tell him. I want to tell him.
The news is riveting, absolutely riveting.
What the boys are trying to say is that Parker Brothers Popeye, Cubert, and Frogger are not only available for the Atari 2600, but for the Commodore 64 home computer, Atari 5200, and ColecoVision. About as close to real arcade graphics and action as you can get.
One thing I hate sets a push-the announcement. Popeye, Cubert,
And Frogger.
also for all Commodore, Atari systems, and TI. Now's your nose.
I don't want to grow up, but my Toys R Us kid.
They got a million toys at Toys R Us that she can play with.
Play Parker Brothers Cubert on your Atari 2600 for just $34.97. Frogger, $28.97. Popeye, $34.97 at Toys R Us. Also available for Atari 5200, ColecoVision, and Intellivision. Get in on the Parker trade-in rebate. Buy 2 select Parker cartridges, send proof of purchase and any old cartridge, and get $15 back.
How's it going, everybody? It's time for another great Mr. Poestyle video. And today, I'm finally getting back to Popeye. Popeye, and more specifically, Popeye for your ColecoVision 1983 Parker Brothers release ColecoVision system. Your home port of the arcade game. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We're finally getting to this one. What did we start out with? We started out with the Atari 2600 version. We moved on to the Odyssey 2 version. And then, of course, we covered the Intellivision version. So now we're going to see how close are we getting to the arcade port. That is with the lovely ColecoVision port. Now, before I go any further, I do want to say this. Time is of the essence. If you own an Atari 7800. Atari Age was selling the new home brew of this game. And I'm not covering it yet. I'm getting to that closer to the end when I do the actual arcade port, because this one just came out this year. It was in the works for 2 years. It finally came out this past fall. The orders for the home cartridge came about, I believe, in January. And it took 2 months to ship to me. Well, Atari Age, just this week, as I'm telling you this, they called last call for a bunch of homebrew games, certain ones that I think that were licensed games. They're done. So as soon as these are sold out, they're done. There are certain homebrew games. Get over to Atari Age's site. There are certain ones that this is it. So I don't know what happened. I don't know the full story, what came about. But there are certain games that they're like, okay, for whatever reason, we can't sell these, or we're not going to sell these anymore. Once they are gone, they are gone. So if you have an Atari 7800, I know I didn't cover the game yet. I'm sure others have out there. I was saving it as like kind of my big surprise for myself, because I can't wait. I watched them play the ROM of this 2 years ago when the creator of it was making it. And then I knew he was going to have Atari Age package this up real nice and everything. They're done with this, so get on there. Once it's sold out, it's sold out. Go to AtariAge.com or type in Atari Age on Google. Go to their store, go to 7800 Games, Popeye. That's a short run for sure. I know a lot of these are short run games, homebrew games, but that's it. They're done. Once it's sold out, it's gone. So anyway, back to the ColecoVision game. That makes this even rarer. Maybe I shouldn't open it. No, it's not sealed. I just haven't ever opened the box since they packaged this at Atari Age. So, ColecoVision version, yeah. The commercials I've been running on here, you'll see that Popeye and Brutus are fighting over the ColecoVision to play it. So that's the ColecoVision version they're fighting over. But yeah, another 1983. These were all 83, as far as I know, ports from Parker Brothers. Without further ado, here is the gameplay. Yada yada yada. Check it out. Okay, here we go. We're going to do some Popeye on our Colecovision. And more specifically, today we're doing our Colecovision Phoenix. I'm not going to go through all the difficulty levels here. I'll just select game. We are using a Colecovision controller, or Atom controller, so it's going to be as difficult for us now as it was back in the day. You see, Brutus is just kind of standing there at first, and like, ooh, the game's looking better. We have the response time to see Hag's models. But Popeye is just white. Olive Oil's looking kind of pissed. She looks more like the sea hag there to me. Got your bucket, your pail. It's kind of like a beehive. Yeah, I'm hitting the punch and nothing's happening, so it would be my controller. You have to punch a little quicker, but not spinning around fast at all. Terrible response time. And the Phoenix that'll let you use the Super Nintendo controller. But then the buttons are mapped out a little different for other things. So they do have that written out. What button presses do what if you're using Super Nintendo. With a short throw of he's really starting to out now. We got a ginger Brutus here. Yeah, but I'm really doing kind of. I missed him. I always do that in every game. So that's looking nice. You have your kind of strange pastelish looking colors. Colecovision. Punch early. You gotta punch early here. There we go. Instead of turning beet red, turn green. It's appropriate. It's finished. I'm never gonna get up the stairs. Kind of caught there. He's reaching down. Oh, he's jumping down. I'm stuck on the stairs again. Can I get them all? I don't know if I'll see all three screens or not, even on the simplest difficulty. I got Wild Kingdom going on here. Okay, now we got Wimpy and Sweet Pea for the first time. So that's nice. Kind of looks like them. I don't know. Wimpy looks like he has one tooth hanging down and a beanie on his head. Sweet Pea's up there. It's kind of bread too. But we got our seesaw. And it's actually working like a teeter-totter. Wimpy kind of shot up in the air a little bit there. Landed on it. But that's neat. But yeah, Popeye's just white again, like he was in the Atari 2600 version. Is that a game? Yeah, that's a game over. That's a game over. Look at that. A little strange. Got the moon up there. Popeye lives. Let's try it again. Yeah, we're gonna try again. The controller's what's hitting me on this one, I have used the 8-bit though wireless Super Nintendo controller on there. That works nice. Just lay back on the couch. Right now, like I said, I have the Atom controller, so I'm up close and personal with the system right now. That's just what was nearest to me today when I pulled this out. and I don't know if that's my controller or if that's the game here. So it's been quite a while since I played the Coleco version of this. And getting up those stairs in time when I grabbed that spinach just wasn't happening. There he is, he's grabbing down. Down. So. You gotta jump down, all mad. He's a grumpy ginger. Give me my spinach. Give me my dollar. Oh no. Come on, man. Get him off those sea egg. Punch. Punch early. Punch often. Oh no, my controller fell out of my hand. Almost the whole way out of my hand. Wasn't quite there. One more. Alright. Let's catch these musical notes. Really. I need to clear out some memory here on my recording. I noticed recording on my phone. Did a lot of recordings. Clear some room here, or I'm going to run out of time. I don't have enough time to record here today. Did a lot of recording this week. At least try to get to the ship. Like I said, I'm not going to get to all the difficulty modes here for this review. Just faster versions. I think other versions are probably just two-player alternating. Give me my notes, These notes. Got him. Come here, Gingy. Come on. Yeah, that's me over here. Close your mouth. Catching flies. Throw some notes all of them. What the hell is the matter with you? Waiting around for you, woman. Damn it, Christmas. Everybody here is wanting to see the ship, and you're just la 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 la. We're getting grabby. We're getting grabby. There we go. Alright. I don't know how much time I have left to record here. Hopefully it didn't stomp on me, or it might have stomped on me. And there's the ship. We gotta spell help. There's the buzzer. We punched him. Let's spell help. See, Aggie. Come on. Trigger it. All the way off to the side. We're trying to build the ladder up the hole. Bernard the vulture, whatever you want to. Ah! No! Butthole surfer. You butthole surfer. Bernard. Oh, now you're gonna reach up. Now you've done some exercise in there. Brutus. The barber. Beefcake. I'm stuck. Grab that spinach. Get stuck. Packer. Yeah, you want to grab me when I'm not spinach-fied. You dick. I don't get this level, I use that word, and I shouldn't do that. It's supposed to be semi-friendly family. There's the hitboxes around jumpy. The hitboxes around the sea tag again. We saw that. Oh! Yeah. That's going to be a game over. I think I'm running out of time here. out of time. Let's try a different difficulty. I'm going to assume every other one is a two-player game. Probably wrong of me to assume. So let's go to a game level 5. Right, because it has 6 levels. So let's say that a game level 5, I could have looked this up, but I didn't. It's Father's Day. I'm going to see my daddy here real quick. Game level 5. Well, it has a two-player upper limit. Could be wrong, could be right. Does it look extra fast? Is he aggressive? Are you super aggressive now, Brutus? Are you? You a tough guy? Whoa! You letting the sea hag do your work for you, buddy? The hearts are falling fast. And you're getting a little reachy. Nope, I'm stuck. I'm not gonna even get the function in this video because you're a dick. And I don't know, kind of looks like the characters. The point can be made for all of these. You can tell the way they're supposed to be. But they're not exactly right on, right? Ginger, yeah, this is 2-player. So that was wrong with me. I'm not sure, let's go with game 2. Hey, we did it! You're trapped, idiot. I get stuck every time I grab that spinach. That would have been the perfect time to punch him down there. I'm still not there. Cheaters! But hey, we finally did the old bucket trick. I just want to get the spinach and punch the idiot. Alright, let's try game 3. Game 3. Oh, totally missed again. That would have been my opportunity. And he's on the move. And that heart's going to sink. Oh, look at that. Got Grabby with me. Grabby Hayes. Yay! Alright, get down in there. Get in position. 2 buckets. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Now we're stuck. You better call and problem with the Colecovision version. We're gonna run out of time. You frickin' cheaters. You frickin' cheaters. Going back to game 1. Get my body. Now you want my soul. I can't go for that. No, can do. I'll do almost anything that you want me to. I can't go for that. No, we're stuck. Yeah. Get him. And see, end of the drink. There he is. And he's rising. That hates you, Brutus. You're a cheater. There's a ginger version. And you're rude. You're Brutus. Let the sea hag do your fighting for ye. Reach down. Grabby. But yeah, here's you seeing them both. Grab down. Reach down and grab up. So you didn't see both of those, I don't think, in any of the versions we played so far. So that's different. And we got him. We punched him. We got the tail on his head 4 times now. Thank you very much. And a barrel to the nards. Barrel to the nards. Barrel. Bottle to the nards. See, Haggy. Got me. Punch early. Punch often. Punch bottles with your bare knuckles. Okay. Oof. Eef. Eef. Look how angry all of them are. She is pissed off. Looks like you're punching a clove. Oh, missed it that time. Clove of garlic. Missed it and stepped on a bottle. Clove of garlic. I'm saying it again. Garlic in this one. Purple garlic. Where in the television it looked like you were punching Grimace's nutsack or something. Alright, that's it. Let's go to the wrap-up. Hope I didn't run out of time. No, we were fine. Alright. Wrap-up. So there you have it. That was the gameplay of Popeye, a 1983 port of the arcade game Popeye from Nintendo. It was a 1982 arcade release. Again, one of my all-time favorite arcade games, if not my favorite all-time. And that's all because of the Atari version. And I showed you before, looks a lot like the Atari version, but there's differences in the cartridges. This one's shaped a little different. The PCB is wider than the Atari version. The Popeye from the 2600 version was the port that my brother got for our 2600 that made me fall in love with this game even before I ever played the arcade game, because I loved the cartoon so much. Then they had the theme music when you got the spinach, and at the very beginning of the game when you first turned it on, and Popeye and Brutus were there and the spinach. And then, you know, later on when I became a collector, I had to have all of these, and most recently the 7800 homebrew, of course, but got the Odyssey 2 version. Wow, my goodness, that's a hard one to get a hold of. Last time we played the Intellivision version, we got a lot closer this time, right? We got Brutus is reaching up and down to get a hold of you. This time I was able to punch the punching bag into the pail and get it onto his head. But Brutus, or Popeye, went back a little bit. He's all white again, right? We had multicolored Popeye on the Intellivision. We're back to all white again like we had in this version. So the 2600 version. Brutus became a redhead. Okay. It looked closer to Brutus than the Intellivision version, though. But he's a redhead now. Olive oil. She's all one color. Silhouette. The sea hags there. She looked alright. Bottles looked like bottles, I suppose. We had the buzzard there. I was able to punch him. Hey, Wimpy and Sweepy and Wimpy. They're here now, right? Wimpy was he was a little derp-a-lerp looking. Looked like he had one little tooth hanging down. He was a little derpy. He looked like he had a beanie on his head. But they are here. They are in the game now. So we are getting a lot closer. Very fun version of the game. We're looking good now. We're looking better. I did pretty darn good at this version compared to how I did at the other two. I did alright, I guess, at the Intellivision version. I did a little worse at the 2600 version. When I was a kid, I would do pretty good at it, but that's all we had, right? I would play it forever and ever and just flip it. But we had a real seesaw, teeter-totter, right? We didn't have trampoline, and we had Wimpy on the other end as our counterweight or whatever to bounce us up there. So that's cool. And we had Bernard the Vulture there, and you know, I punched him for some points. All right. So yeah, we had our platform on the ship. Slide across there. We caught the letters for help to get the ladder up to olive oil, and then flipped back to the docks again. And again, we had our punching bag and our pail to drop over the head. So pretty cool. Yeah, we're really close now. We're really close. And I love it. I love all the ports to it. But yeah, they all have their good points and they all have their flaws to them. But overall, I enjoy them all. Yeah, even the Odyssey 2 version. Go back and watch it if you hadn't. Didn't really look like it, but somebody could play as Brutus in it while somebody else played as Popeye. So it had that going for it. Am I right? We're going to probably do the Commodore version next. And I don't have a physical version of that. So normally I probably wouldn't cover that. But I do have the Commodore 64 Mini that I bought, I think, 2 years ago. And I put that ROM on there. So I am going to cover it because it is in my collection. And surprise, surprise, I love Popeye Arcade home ports. So I'm going to do it, I think. And I think, actually, it's probably, if I have time, it's probably going to come out here pretty dang quick, because the Colecovision version was supposed to come out last weekend. And that was at the end of my vacation, and everything caught up to me at the last second last weekend. I did all the VR stuff with my PSVR 2 and my Quest 2. I busted out of the mothballs after not playing it for like 6 or 7 months because I was getting all into VR again. And then we did the show, and my vacation week was over, and it was back to work. And then I started feeling like total garbage again with my illness going on and feeling lightheaded and very nauseous. And the new medication they put me on to make me feel better made me feel worse than I was feeling ever before. Oh, joy. And I was coming home tired after my 10-hour work days. And they shut down the road that I take to work, and it's going to be shut down for the whole summer. So now it's taking longer. It's taking over an hour to get to work, and that's lovely too. And I'm coming home and I'm tired, and I didn't play anything all week until tonight, and I'm trying to wrap up these videos. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to try to get out both Popeye videos this weekend. I know, that's a whole lot of Popeye. People might miss one for the other because they'll say, 2 thumbnails for Popeye, for Mr. Poestyle. It's probably the same video. I ain't watching it twice. You probably didn't watch it once, right? So what? Who cares? Okay, Popeye. And another reminder, in case you missed it, I'd be surprised if you made it this far in the video anyway. Popeye, the homebrew, Atari 7800. If you have an Atari 7800, go to Atari Age right now. Run, don't walk. These are not going to be available anymore after they sell out. This is your last chance. I know they just came out. They just came out this year. I waited 2 years. I could not wait for this to come out. They are out now. They are done with these certain homebrews. They're done for whatever reason. I don't hear all the reasoning behind this, but this is it. Atari Age. Popeye is one of the games. Pac-Man 4K for the Atari 2600. Beef Drop for the 7800. Beef Drop for the 5200. Just to name a few. Trying to think if there are any other ones. Galagon for the 2600. Go to Atari Age. They'll say last chance on them. They're done selling them. So if you want your physical copies of these games, I don't know if there's some other shady way to get the ROMs or not somewhere. I do not condone that. If there's a way that you can buy the ROMs someplace else, I do not know. They're done. So if you want Popeye for your 7800, hit it now. Otherwise, maybe I'll sell you this one for $5 bazillion. Bazillion. That's right. You never heard that amount before because that's a lot of money that I just made up. And no, I'm not selling. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me for another great Mr. Poestyle video. I really do appreciate it. I thank you all so very much. And thank you all who voted for me for the YouTuber thingy dingy. I do appreciate you all. And thank you, Retro Bliss, once again. And we'll see you on the next one. And don't forget to visit us on the show Sunday nights, 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Pacific time on my channel, on G. Parker Arcade Rooms channel, on Off-Grid Arcades channel, on the Gaming Road Warriors channel. We're live on all 4 channels. We share the love, we share the wealth, we share the likes, we share the hates. We share. We're live on all 4 channels, so go to any one of them. We're on there to talk coin op. We're there to talk consoles. We're there to talk pinball. We're there to talk whatever. So get in the chat and chat it up with us. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to each other. We'll make fun of each other. We'll hug each other. We'll give each other virtual hugs and kisses. We don't care. We're there. See you there, guys. That'll be this Sunday. That'll be every Sunday as far as I know. If we can make it, we'll make it. Popeye. Check out any port of the game. It's fun.
Or I'll kick you in the nuts. In the nuts sacks. Hey,
Popeye, how about I kick you in a nutsack? Alright, bye-bye. Love you. Nacho. Come here, Nacho. Nobody. Ooh.